This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late. The groupers will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will be first on the attack. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his comp.
Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Dropping back, it's Burns. He's got him. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Aztecs are rolling down the field. Just keeps slinging it. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the grab on the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Aztecs kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind with that last one. It's 2nd and 14. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 10th play of the drive coming up, but this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
7-0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Groupers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Makes the catch. It's Perez. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Burns. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the gun, the ground game. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Holding.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The play action fake. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Burns. Fires to the big fella.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The groupers will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Looking to pass. It's Burns. He's got it. Open space at the 25. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Trying to surge it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Aztecs! Fired in from the red zone for the score. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. 21-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try the run. And he'll be brought down. And the groupers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Now improvising. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's what this defense needs to get going. You've given up a bunch of touchdowns. You haven't been great early, but now you finally get some pressure, get the quarterback to the ground. Now maybe start turning this defense around.
And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Now backed up in their own end, it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. The sure hands, it's Chandler. At the 40, there he goes. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The groupers moving quickly to the line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
At the 33-yard line.
The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's second and 11.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock it down back at the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Between the uprights, it's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it's 3.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Aztecs will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Trying to set the tone with the run. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The groupers send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They'll run it on the counter. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Avoids pressure. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Got enough for the first. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude.
Turning it on! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Looking to throw, it's Burns. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Haven't seen a lot of that in this game so far. This offense has been clicking on all cylinders, lighting up the scoreboard. High level of execution. They were looking good on this drive until that play right there. And finally, the defense is able to make something positive happen from themselves on a critical third down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man, it's Corn. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Motion from the wide receiver. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught in the backfield, it's Sheffield. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
And first down for the offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Groupers.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. FIU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. The give out of the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. Now the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll go to the sneak. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the 40. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
That's how you do it. Cause the fumble, scoop it up, try to put it in the end zone. How about the big fella getting down the field? He didn't score, but flipped the field completely and now set this offense up in a position to score some points.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Now on the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He's got it on the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Rides the back and leaves it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The groupers will hustle to the line. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. Give him 6. Touchdown, Groupers. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. They got it, able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. Here comes the offense back onto the field. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Working that left side. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
At the 19. That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And the groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide open downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
23 on the play.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The groupers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, groupers! And here they come, almost all the way back.
Number 5.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown, and you've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
24.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Just searching and working for the running route as he gets it out to the 26. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Just going to keep it after the snap. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.